You don't have to just tolerate having the highest diabetes, the highest obesity. You know, black people have the worst quality of life of any people in America. Whatever you talk about in America and you go to quality of life, we're at the bottom.
The impact of obesity and diabetes on the health of African Americans cannot be overstated. According to the CDC, 48% of African Americans are obese compared to only 33% for Caucasians. Obesity is one of the major factors for the development of type 2 diabetes, and African Americans have double the risk for developing diabetes as compared to Caucasians. For this reason, Movement is Life is partnering with faith-based organizations to help them and their congregations understand that increasing physical activity and movement can improve their health and reduce comorbid conditions.
Is it immobility that leads to obesity, and obesity that leads to arthritis? Or is it arthritis that leads to immobility and leads to lack of movement around, taking in the same number of calories, and getting obese? The problem with this vicious cycle of obesity is that it's associated with other problems.
It is a vicious cycle. Limited mobility leads to limited physical activity, which can lead to weight gain. And increased weight is one of the reasons for joint pain. African Americans report severe joint pain at a rate of nearly 2 times higher than Caucasians.
My knees they hurt, arthritic, because of the gain of weight. It's really come on like gangbusters. This is the heaviest I've been in my entire life, and I'm not liking it. It's very problematic. You find that there are things that you thought you were able to do before, they become a chore to do now. Getting out of the bed is problematic. I mean, you roll. You don't just get up, you roll. Attending to your hygiene is problematic. Going to the bathroom is problematic, because as you widen, your arms don't get any longer. But I can't see myself living out the rest of my life like that, struggling, when I can do something about it.
You know, our church used to have fried chicken and all that stuff all the time. And they finally leveraged on me. And consequently, today, the menu here at the church is radically different than what it used to be. So the fried chicken is gone. Now they have baked chicken and they have this other kind of chicken that they got.
And this is because of what?
Because of the health ministry, because of educating the congregation to how this is effective. We have a lot of doctors who are members of this church, and they've raised the level of understanding of how health impacts their lives and how we've got to, how we can fight back.
Movement is critical for my patients from a primary care standpoint because it sits at the core or the center of so many comorbidities that I see on a daily basis. Diabetes, hypertension, depression, cancer, and of course arthritis and other musculoskeletal disorders. And so being more active, moving around, getting your heart rate up are all critical to helping to diminish some of the consequences of these comorbid conditions if you're not active.
Changing attitudes and approaches to diet, as well as increasing movement, is the key to creating better health for many African Americans. Breaking the vicious cycle is not only important, it is necessary. But it involves change. Changing behaviors and lifestyles will be challenging. We need your help to begin to break the vicious cycle. We need your help to reach out to your congregations and tell them that movement is critical to better health. That movement is life. Come join us. Come join our movement towards better health.